You have built this life that you've been working for past 20 years on, and everything just looks just right. You have the role, you have the impact, you have the reputation, and yet when you're driving home and you find yourself in the quiet moment, you hear these questions coming up. Questions of, is this all mine? Or who am I? Does this all make really sense? Now, you're not having a midlife crisis, no, and no, you're also not failing, but what's happening is basically your sense of self just kind of knocking on the door and saying, hi, let's revisit all of this. Now, the sense of self isn't just one thing. The sense of self comes in 3 layers. And the problem with it is that most people treat those 3 layers as one. And when we treat it as one, that's when we really get stuck. So let me explain to you what those 3 layers of sense of self are. The first one is the identity layer, the deepest level. This is the level that really tells your story. Who are you across your entire life? What are the values and the roles that you take on? What really matters to you? And when something shifts within that deep identity level, you feel like you don't recognize your life anymore. So questions can be such as, what am I without this particular role? Or who am I? If I'm not this exact person, what else is there left? And does all of this make sense? The identity layer needs time and needs some focus. You can't change your identity layer within days, because it really needs some deep work and time to understand what do you stand for now versus what was important to you when you were 25. Now the next layer is the self-concept. It's that middle layer. It is, what do you believe to be true about yourself, and what strengths do you have, but also what limits do you have? What can you rely on? And it quite often sounds a bit like, I'm not sure what I'm actually good at anymore when it shifts. The questions that you might be also asking when your self-concept is at stake is questions such as, am I actually good at this? Am I good for this? Or also, can I even do this? A shift in the self-concept quite often happens when there was a big transition at work, there was a merger, or you moved somewhere else. It's in those moments of transitions where we are just kind of like recalibrating and re-understanding what we bring to the table, what we are bringing into the world. Now then there's the self-image layer. It's really the surface layer, that outside layer. It's honestly really easy and a lot faster to work with that layer. And it's the layer of how do you see yourself right now in this room. When your self-image shifts, it often feels like, I felt like I didn't belong into the room, people didn't see me, or I didn't want to be seen, I don't want to have photos taken of me, I don't want to see myself in the mirror. It is also this layer that relies on comparison and relies on kind of like the feedback that you're receiving on a day-to-day basis from the people that you are interacting with. The problem with this outside layer is that we quite often want to focus on that one, even though the work needs to be done on identity or self-concept, because it is so accessible to us. If you want to flourish in life and find fulfillment in your life, it's really important for you to create the space and time to work on understanding all the 3 layers of yourself, of your sense of self. It's important to understand what is the story that you are telling about yourself, about who you are, to yourself and also to other people. Also understanding how you can use your skills now in order to create impact for others and in the work that you're doing. And with the self-image, well, the self-image nowadays really needs some gentleness and kindness. This is the work that helps you to really create tremendous shifts in your life and move forward. So leave some comments and tell me which layers are currently asking for your attention. I would love to read them and I would love to respond. My name is Dr. Kinga Mnich. I'm a social psychologist and corporate consultant, and I'm looking forward to exchanging more ideas with you in the future.